Personal relationships are complex, and when love expectations come into play, it is possible to experience the confusion of not understanding the other's way of behavior. In certain situations, there is a risk of falling into the mental block effect, going around and around an issue without finding a definitive answer. Where did I go wrong? Why is he behaving towards me in this way? A man in love walks away? What can I do to make this change? Why does a man turn away from a woman he likes? Why does the same thing always happen to me? If you identify with this type of thinking or with other similar ideas, it is convenient that you break with this inertia to generate a new type of alternative thoughts. For example, if that man has drifted away from you, look at that situation from a positive perspective. Through his actions, he offers you clear information about him in relation to you. Do not fall into the self-deception of believing that this distance actually hides the shyness of someone in love. There are many possible readings of a situation, however, in this type of case, do not get carried away by the subjectivity of how you would like things to be. Make a faithful reading of the facts. That man has turned away from you. This is the true fact. 1. What to do when a man moves away from you. If you are experiencing this situation, you might ask yourself, when a man walks away, what should I do? If a man turns away from you, you can take time to keep trying to get his attention. Here are 4 tips to follow if you do not know how to act when a man moves away from you. Knowing that this is a time that you are giving yourself time to try to conquer that person, make a decision with which you will feel good and calm not only in this present moment, but also, when 6 months have passed. Act in the way you see fit, attending to the heart and reason. Find the balance between both planes. Take the initiative. In this way, from the other person's response, you will be able to reaffirm yourself even more in the idea that he has moved away, or, on the contrary, you may observe a different reaction. When in doubt, taking the initiative is a good idea because it helps you clarify yourself with observable data. Dose your messages. If that person wants to contact you, they will do so on their own initiative. Insistence can generate the opposite effect to the one desired, further distancing the other person, but, mainly, the insistence is negative because it fuels your own anxiety about the response. And emotional distress over the number of unanswered messages increases because indifference in this case is more visible. If you have any questions that you would like to clarify with him, then face the conversation. For example, if you both already had more confidence, however, there has been an unexpected twist in the script of this story, a twist that you do not understand, so, face this pending conversation if you think that this will give you peace of mind. 2. What you should not do when a man is walking away. Knowing how to act when a man is away from you is just as important as knowing what not to do. And sometimes it is not easy to know exactly how to act in this type of situation. In that case, you can start by keeping in mind what you should avoid. 1. Stay home watching the hours go by while the phone rings. Paralyze your social life, stop your friendship plans and your commitments for this attitude that increases your sadness, your feeling of failure and your pain. 2. Believe that you have lost the love of your life. In the world, there are many different people, and even though you feel this way now, when some time has passed, you will see the situation from a different perspective. 3. Live pending your social networks. Knowing details of his present life does not allow you to close this stage because you are constantly in contact with aspects of his life based on hypotheses you make about his publications. This is a good time to break the link online. 4. Get away from yourself. The worst thing you can do when a man moves away from you is to do the same with yourself. That is, boycotting your well-being through a negative attitude. 5. Fool yourself with the idea of believing you can be his best friend as if that wasn't going to affect you negatively. Find excuses to keep in touch. 6. Nurture resentment and resentment towards that person. Maybe you can also remember a moment in your biography when you got away from someone for whom you were initially interested. The desire for revenge is destructive in this type of situation, no matter how unfair you consider the suffering suffered. Do you need a guide? Click the link below to see the steps to follow on how to really get your ex back without making mistakes in the process. Click now and enjoy this new opportunity. Subscribe, comment and share the video. A pleasure. Thank you.